Hello everybody and welcome back to the Articulation Collectors channel today. And today we're taking a look at the Transformers Studio Series SS8608 Gnaw. And we can start off by taking a look at this box here. So just like all the other Studio Series boxes here, you got this nice window here showing off the backdrop, and the figure would have been in there. Got this nice picture of Gnaw here. Got the 86 movie logo here. It says 8608. What's cool about this box is it actually has a Quintesson logo here as opposed to like Decepticon or Autobot, which is pretty cool. This side, you got more pictures of Gnaw, 8608, Studio Series. On the back here, you got pictures of him in Robot and Shark mode here because he's a Sharkticon. Over here, you got the 86, another picture of him. Take a look at his backdrop. So this is that Quintesson Pit of Judgment scene from the movie. It is the same backdrop that is with the 86 Grimlock and Slug, excuse me. There he is in there. Looking really cool. Get this out of the way. Taking a look at him here, he looks pretty cool actually. I'm never had one of these Sharkticon figures, so this is my first. Looks pretty cool. I like all the different colors here. You got this nice like bluish kind of gray on here, and then you got this nice lighter blue here, and then it's got this nice purple color to it. I actually really like the colors, and let's not forget that white up here on his chest. Very nice looking. Go ahead and get these out of the way. The head sculpt in there is pretty cool. He does not have painted eyes from... Oh, no, he does, actually. You got to hold it at a funky angle to see. His eyes are actually painted green in there. It's really hard to actually see that, though. I thought they were just gray. But very cool looking overall. Take this out. Technically, it's an accessory. I'll show you that in a moment. I wish they could have kind of done something with these little arms, like maybe tuck them into here. Because right now they kind of just sit there. They don't really have a place to go except just there. But overall, pretty cool looking figure. He's very small, and I'll show you that when we get to size comparisons. So for his accessories here, he has 3 of them. He has this nice little ball and chain thing that becomes his tail in Sharkticon mode. It is articulated at this point here, so you can have it swing back or forward. The articulation with this works a little bit better in Shark mode, but you can put it in his hand here, and you can kind of have it like reared back or going down. Kind of limits its motion a little bit when it's in his hand. But then he also has this nice blaster here. Very cool looking. Pretty cool. It is blast effect compatible. Actually, that might be too big. That might be too big for blast effects. I guess I'll have to try that when I get some blast effects busted out. It's got his little handle here that you can hold on to, and it also has this little peg here, which I'll show you in Shark mode. That's how it pegs onto his side. You can go ahead and put that in his little hand there. Then he also has his shark fin, which is separate in the box, and it does come out, and it has this post here, and you can kind of make him hold it. It kind of fits a little bit better upside down. Kind of make him hold it like a little dagger or something. Pretty cool looking. I'm not sure if it's intended to be a weapon or not, but it works as one. It actually looks pretty cool as one. Getting these accessories out of the way here. As for articulation, his head is on a ball joint, so you can get pretty wide range of motion out of it. You can look up and down. It's also on a little hinge under here that can make him look really far down. That's kind of for transformation. His arms can move the full 360 as well as hinge out 90 degrees. He has bicep rotation and an elbow joint that can go pretty far and a little bit past 180 degrees here, and then a little bit past 90 degrees here. He does not have wrist rotation, but that's because it has to fold in for transformation. No waist articulation from what I've noticed. This can also move, but that's for transformation. But he does have some leg articulation here. You can kind of get it to kick out some. It doesn't want to kick out too far when it's down, but he does have thigh rotation here. as well as a gnarly knee joint that can go a little past 90, and then really far forward for some reason, which looks like it would hurt. He also has some ankle articulation here. And then he has some really, really nice ankle rocker joints, as well as articulated toes. So to get some size comparisons with this guy, here he is. And here is the shattered glass gold bug. And as you can see, the Sharkticon is actually a bit taller than Goldbug. They look pretty good next to each other. Get him out of there. Here he is with Generation Select's Sandstorm. G2 character right there. Unreleased G2 character. Very, very cool looking. Get him out of here. And for the final comparison, we have Kingdom Galvatron, which is massive next to this dude, as he should be. But getting him back out of here. But with that being said, we can go ahead and get him transformed into his Sharkticon mode. If you want to see the transformation guide, there will be a link down in the description, as well as right up here. Go ahead, check that out, and we will come back in Shark mode. And here he is in Sharkticon mode. Looking very cool. He's got them big old green eyes there. Looking very nice. He's got some silver teeth with a movable jaw. Very cool. These little arms here are articulated so they can bend at the elbow and up here at the shoulder. His legs are also articulated because these are just the arms from robot mode. But he can balance pretty well, actually. It's kind of hard to find poses that he doesn't stand in, which is rather impressive. But that little ball and chain weapon becomes his tail back here. The shark fin is the shark fin. And then you can take his gun, and with that little peg right here, you can peg it in right here and kind of arm him up a little bit. Very, very cool looking. I like how this thing turned out. It actually looks pretty cool in my opinion. We can get some size comparisons with him. Here he is, and here is the Shattered Glass Gold Bug. So these two are not real far off in size at all. Get him out of there. Here he is with the Studio Series SS74 Bumblebee. And Bumblebee doesn't really fit in with the Sharkticon at all, but they look pretty good together. Kind of gives you an idea of his size. He's not much smaller in this mode than he is in robot mode, which a lot of these figures kind of compress down when they transform. But he stays about the same size. And here he is with the Transformers Back to the Future Gigawatt. Looking very cool. Kind of see you line him up with the back of the tail there. Very cool. There we go. Very cool. So we can go ahead and get him transformed back into his robot mode and finish this video up. Once again, to see the transformation guide, it'll be down in the description, as well as right up here. And we're back in his robot mode. So to finish this video off, I think this is a pretty cool little figure. He's kind of an army builder, so a lot of the people who are going to be looking for this are actually going to be buying multiple of him. I only bought one, but that's just for the collection. He's the only Quintesson figure I have, so I don't really have a need to buy a ton of them. But he looks really cool. If you're looking for him, I hope you find him, I hope you enjoy him, and I hope you have a good night.